Hi. So today I'm going to talk about EFT, which is a way of tapping to get to change behaviors, thoughts, feelings. And I'm going to start off by saying I am a nurse. I am not a medical doctor. And I am not making any medical claims to say this is going to cure anything, but studies have shown that this helps in so many areas, and I will add more as we get into this. So EFT it's a powerful technique that's rooted in the principles of Chinese medicine. It was developed somewhere between the 1970s and 80s, and it combines acupressure and cognitive techniques um, which help reduce emotional stress, rebalance the body's energy system. It focuses on 9 specific acupoints along the body's meridians, and those are channels that, according to Chinese medicine, carry energy through your body. So when you tap onto these points, we aim to reduce stress, anxiety, promote balance, and an energy system that's more balanced. So we tap on the meridian points by gently tapping on specific pressure points, which we'll go through. And it's mainly on the face and upper body. And it focuses on a troubling emotion or an issue. And as you tap, you're going to repeat phrases that acknowledge the problem at the beginning and then affirm self-acceptance. So it may start with, even though I feel anxious, I deeply accept myself. And the process is believed to restore balance in the body, energy system, and it's similar to acupuncture, but without the needles. So it also may reduce cortisol levels and stress hormones, and it deactivates the amygdala, which is the brain's fear center. And it also helps in cognitive behavioral thoughts, focusing on distressing thoughts while you're tapping, and it may help reduce the emotional intensity over time. And again, when you give voice a feeling, you're sending a calming signal to the brain, and you're letting your brain know that it's safe to let go of stress and relax. So when you think about stressful thoughts in a relaxed state, they lose the power over you, and it makes it easier for you to have a more positive experience. And when you tap on the target, it again sends those messages to the brain. And we're going to initially start with thinking about what area you want to work on. So you're going to think about from your head to your toe, where do you feel? We're going to use stress and anxiety as an example for this video, but you're going to use the same system for any emotion or feeling. So for this video, think about an anxiety or stress. Where is it that you're coming up with? And we're going to use an event as an example. So let's say you're stressed out about a particular event that's coming up. And on a scale of 0 to 10, how intense is the emotional feeling? So 0 being the least, 10 being the most stress, the most emotion. And this helps you gauge where you're feeling. So where in the body do you feel it? And on a scale of 0 to 10, where is it that you feel it the most? From a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being the highest. And you're going to remember that number or write it down. And then we're going to create a statement to set up that feeling, and it's acknowledging the feeling. So even though I feel all the stress about the event, I accept myself and how I feel. Then you're going to start by tapping on the karate point. And we're going to do that 3 times. And the karate point is on the side of either hand. You can either do it this way or all 4 fingers. Either hand, it doesn't matter which one. And don't really hit it hard, but enough that you're feeling it. And then as you do that, you're going to be going through a series of points. Remember, it's important to be honest and be specific about what you're experiencing, because when you acknowledge the feelings, you can let go of them. And then we're going to focus on positive points. So Louise Hay says, if you want a clean house, you have to see the dirt first. So we're going to recognize where the points are, and we're going to go to the eyebrow first, which is right at the beginning of the eyebrow. And you're going to use two fingers with one hand or two hands, but you never cross your body. It's very important that you stay on the same side with the same hand. So you're going to do eyebrow, then you're going to come over to the side of your eye, right above where that bone is. Now the next is going to be underneath your eye, and you can trace that right underneath the eye. The next one's going to be under the nose, right underneath here, above the lip, two fingers. Then straight down to where that groove is, under the lip, above the chin. The next is the collarbone, and that is right here. And my necklace may be in the way, but it's right here. And you can use two fingers or four fingers, one hand or both. And then finally, we're going to go down to under the arm, which is a hand below. So here, which would be where the women's bra strap is for you women. And then finally, take the middle of your upper head, and you're going to tap with four fingers, or again, with both hands. So these are the basic points, and you don't have to memorize them. If you do one accidentally instead of the other, don't worry about it. Just keep tapping. So I'm going to end this video with that's how you do the tapping. And then I'm going to share tapping on different issues. And I hope this helps. And if it's not clear, just repeat it. But what it's going to look like is you're going to start here. You're going to come here. You're going to come here under the eye, under the nose, under the mouth, collarbone, side, and then top of your head. That's it for EFT. Enjoy the process. It's a great process. You just have to do it on a regular basis. Don't expect it to work just one time. Practice does make perfect. Have a good day.